In today's video, we're going to be installing drawers into a Jackknife sofa and a Class C RV in order to accomplish the age-old issue of having more places to put more stuff. In the beginning of our travels, we noticed that underneath the Jackknife was mostly empty space. After testing the Jackknife sofa, we discovered that no part of the mechanism recesses itself into the space, and that's when we decided we could install drawers there without sacrificing functionality. Here's a basic sketch of the drawers we were planning on building. Nothing fancy, so no dovetails or anything like that, because we built these on the spot while camping. First, we measured out the drawer opening size as well as the depth. This gave us the dimensions needed for all the wood we'd need, which was a combination of 1/4-inch plywood as well as pine. Most of the cuts were done by the employees at either Lowe's or Home Depot. Important, as they have far better tools and facilities than my humble jigsaw. The front panel of the Jackknife is removable. A few screws is all that hold it in. We then carefully marked out the cloth and wood for the drawer opening, making sure that the cloth opening is smaller than the wood opening. This way, we were able to fold and glue the excess cloth on the inside for a clean look. I assembled the two drawers using a combination of self-drilling screws, nails, and wood glue to strengthen the construction. For the front panel, we applied copious amounts of wood glue, then used some clamps to keep it in place while it dried. Afterwards, we attached the handle and put in a bunch of staples rather than screws to keep it in place in order to keep the look clean. Next came the most complicated part of the job, the drawer slides. The slides had to solve three problems. One, there had to be enough clearance to allow for a drawer catch to be installed underneath, because even though the drawer slides themselves have a catch mechanism, it's important to have that extra security so no drawers are swinging open while driving. Two, it must be installed flush with the mating surface, that is, the back of the face of the drawer must just touch the face of the drawer opening, so the drawer rail catch mechanism works, and also so that nothing sticks out. Finally, the height had to be just right so nothing is scraping. So to solve the first problem, the wood pieces we attached the rails to got notched, and we attached the cabinet member portion of the drawer slides to the very top of the wood. Then we mocked up the drawers at the height they needed to be, and marked the drawers with where to attach the drawer member, then attached said drawer members. With the mock-up, once we got a good idea of where all these components should end up being to enable reasonably good drawer operation, we screwed the notched pieces down into the floor using double-wide corner braces. Additionally, we saw that the foam from the storage compartment didn't allow the drawers to go back all the way, so we had to trim some of it off using a box cutter knife. Next, we applied a dark stain to the front panel of the drawers in order to get them to match the rest of the factory cabinetry. Finally, the second most complicated part of the job was installing the drawer catches. This required a lot of trial and error to get it to align just right. I'm sure there's a better and more predictable way of accomplishing this, but we're not exactly cabinet builders by profession. You may also have noticed corner braces behind each of the catches, and we added those because the front face of the Jackknife sofa would otherwise bulge outwards when the drawers were being pulled open. Regardless, with this, we have attained 2 new drawers to keep up with the American tradition of obtaining more places to put our stuff. Until next time, thank you for watching.